To
And,
Shelly, please.
and somebody asked her, if you guys hear that, I can replay it again. Somebody asked her, did you speak to Mitten's baby daddy? And she said, yep.
I mean, Lisa, I got the purrs. I don't, they're loud and I don't like it taking over or anything. I just like filling the silence. I can show you all the kitty faces though, because I got most of them.
That's terrible to say that somebody, something that, like the trafficking story, like, why would you reach out to her baby daddy? Like, that's disgusting. You can sit here and say that you find faults or you do this or you have an opinion. However, contacting people's real life family members is fucking sick.
Okay, I'm back. That was crazy.
Rem, did you need a recap of that? And you want me to, like, I could come on here and say, T, I don't think that you went to Walmart today. I think you fucking lied about it. Or, T, I think that you didn't do this today. That is my opinion. However, you're going real life and contacting people's family members to ask if they were really trafficked.
She's also contacted people's daughters-in-law.
Listen, my family members don't fucking play. You can ask my wife, contact my grandparents, contact my grandfather, and you will see like it's fucking World War X. Okay? Yeah, OG did that, Rem. You want me to replay that clip for Rem because Rem wasn't here.
But go ahead and ask why I walked away.
All right, here we go. I'll play it again.
Just to answer or respond to Bunny. Bunny she said you have no proof. She wasn't trafficked. She's not smart. You guys have receipts. How does a man that you had a child with and were with for years not know about you being trafficked? In fact, that man was very appalled and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Appalled and blown away by the fact that you're telling people you were sexually assaulted and trafficked.
So, Bunny, OG's spoken to, right, OG, you've spoken to
the Mitten's baby daddy. Yep.
Mitten's baby daddy. Okay.
They're dead.
Let me just say, that also means Birdo knew that whole time and had no problem with it.
Hey, y'all. So last night we had a bunch of storms and I came on and y'all were on. Well, apparently Hair Junkie and OG had been in y'all's live and threw a fit or something.
Okay. Oh, yeah, me and fucking Hair Junkie got into it and I called him a motherfucker and a bitch and we'll probably do it again today.
Okay, so he goes live. Do you know
why?
No, hold on 1 second. He goes live and he says, oh, I got woke up, blah, 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 blah. Then OG comes over there and then Shelly comes over there and Shelly's like bawling because of OG. But anyway, Shelly said, OG, they're accusing you of talking to Mitten's baby daddy. And she said, I did. I sure did. But me and Mittens have talked about it and we're fine. So just so y'all know, she even said it again last night, admitted to it.
Yep. She reached out to him to find out if her trafficking story was true.
Also, to try to aid him in going after Mittens for custody. Oh my God. So the reason why they threw a bitch fit, CJ, is because I played a clip where Ashlark was talking about my murdered mother, my DV, and my children, and Hair Junkie and Snow and some other people were up there laughing.
Oh,
So they came over here, got bitched at, and then they went running over there.
yeah. And Mexican homie went over there and told Hair Junkie, you do not speak to women that way. He said, oh, well, I match energy. I match energy. And he said, you are supposed to be respectful to women. How would you feel if someone spoke to your sister that way?
Yeah, it's because he come in the box and called me a dirty bitch right off the bat.
Yes, he said that.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know that OG admitted to it last night when Shelly was over there crying. They're talking so bad about you.
So I want Shelly
No,
to
it's
run back
because
an
they were
apology for
laughing
yelling
at
at me
the-
over that shit.
Yep, they were laughing at Liz's story of her mother being unalived and her child being biracial.
Just because
They
those
were
dodo birds
laughing.
don't remember me talking about it.
They were laughing it up.
It's disgusting.
After implying that it was all lies. Who the fuck lies about that shit, you weirdo? It's shit I've talked about for months. My entire existence on this side of the fucking platform.
Yes, that's what happened last night, and that's why I got fucking pissed off and me and Hair Junkie went at it.
Yep, then they were deflecting and crocodile tears and this and that and my triggers and why I wasn't supposed to be triggered hearing that shit sent to me.
Right.
And OG tried to say in the box last night that yelling triggers her, and I said, okay, well, protect your triggers by drop from a box.
Why is Shelly like trauma bonded to OG?
I'm gonna be honest, because without her, she got nobody else. Anyways, next question.
You say it.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have a bingo card made because she says the same fucking 20 some odd things whenever she's on live. And I bingo very quickly. And it's always, don't talk about my sister, 100% facts. You need to sit all the fucking way down. And because I've been hearing the same shit for months.
It's so annoying. Like I don't. It's fucking weird.
Okay. Just want to tell y'all that. Bye.
Appreciate you. Sarah Lee, because that's what she does. I actually have a few bingo cards for a few different people because it's the same fucking thing all the time. If I gotta listen to you be monotonous, I gotta at least make it entertaining for me.
Right.
Well, I just received more clips of her speaking on a child's mental health.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I know whose kid she's talking about because she held a whole ass live talking about that child.
Holy
Just
shit.
because her stuff was doxxed. So two wrongs make a right.
Oh boy. And can somebody tell me who the fuck Lady in Red is?
That's
That's SBG. That's the one who called Petty
SBG.
the N word with a hard ER. That's
Well,
the
why
one
the fuck
who
are they
Too Tall
finding
was
me on
talking about.
Instagram?
Because we booted her last night, and then she found me on here, and then she made that post right after she got booted from here.
She sent me a message on fucking Instagram. I don't even know her. She didn't
Yeah,
have my
she goes-
Instagram name.
But she's not a hacker, even though I was on a Discord call with her where she went through and showed me everything she got from Mitten's phone. The fuck? I've been saying that for months.
She's the one that allegedly hacked Too Tall's bank account.
Yep.
What?
Yes, that's the one that Too Tall's been talking about. Yeah, she likes to run around saying I spoke about her DV, even though when we were in Miss Unknown's live, she let it out herself. And I messaged her on Discord saying, hey, just want to let you know, you did say that. So,
I asked
and Mittens,
earlier who it was, and she never responded. Look, let me.
it's SVG. She has 7011 accounts.
T, can you big box that for a second?
I think her name's in it.
Oh,
Yep, take that down, take that down, take that down, take that down, take that down. Nobody look.
try.
She's probably recording, so if you hear about that, she's gonna bring it up. Anything to play back dub. Also, she.
Well, it was
likes
just
to
a
anytime
message. Like, I don't even fucking know this person, and why the fuck are they trying to find me and get on my fucking shit?
Because you were up here when we booted her for the shit. So anybody's fair game to her.
Hi, Nikki.
Well, and
But-
like when things are your Instagram name, it's like you're obviously not trying to hide your name.
Yeah, I know. So when I saw that I had a message on IG, I was like, nope. Get out. You're not gonna reach out to me here. I saw she tried to add me back on fucking Discord. I was like, nope, y'all can't have that either. I don't want to
so
talk to you.
I have a question. Mitten's stuff was put out there, and Bernie, like fucking usual, is right up and involved. So Bernie gets no fucking grace because it ain't the Muggles effect anymore.
Oh, that's what I said. I said she knew.
No.
You heard in that clip, she was in there, she knew it, and she still condoned it.
And OG admitted it last night again that she did contact her baby daddy.
And as I said, Shelly is not privy to all the group chats. OG leaves her out on purpose because she can't shut her fucking mouth. Her words exactly. So for Shelly to sit up here, that didn't happen. That's because she wasn't in that fucking group chat, dude. OG likes to make group chats leaving one or two people out on purpose.
But what
I tell her to
business
shut up all
is
the
it
time.
of what business is it of OG's whether she told her baby daddy that happened or not?
She wanted anything to try. That's what she likes to discredit people. Once you're not with her, when you're with her, she anything to
Yeah.
make you look up to her and whatnot. But the moment you're not, anything you've ever said will be thrown out against you, and she'll discredit you.
Wow.
Sharon's here. Sharon!
Who?
Nikki.
Oh,
You had to be there that night.
Hey, Wicked, I do have a
"Who the
question for
fuck?
you.
Don't do that.
Wicked, are you able to take a box really quick? I have a question. If not, I understand.
Can I just admit something?
you're an asshole.
I harass Rim. Yep.
And
Why are you admitting the obvious?
thank you.
Didn't I hear somebody was put on timeout or something like that?
I'm totally bullying
Robin
Rim,
was.
yes.
Oh,
Rim
Robin.
gets bullied on a daily. Auntie, she gets harassed by me when she's at work, though. Big difference. I might harass Rim, too. Right, Monster? Every day of the week is Harass Rim Day.
Right, but it's fun because I have thick skin and I don't give a fuck.
No rush, Wicked.
I don't go crying. Look, Monster, I need you to send me your address just so I can come knock on your door so you can open it, yell at me, and I can go home crying.
I'm not crying. Y'all, look, if she yells at me, y'all, if you hear buzzing, mind your business, okay?
Monster's fun.
I told fucking Monster last night in the comments, I don't know if my comments got fucking, like ghosted, but I was like, Monster, I'm gonna need you to bring yourself and Marie up in this fucking box right now before we all lose our fucking shit.
D, trust me, I know. It's been
Yep.
thundering. Look, lightning hit the house right next door to me last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scared the
That's
fuck
very
out of me. And our power's been in and out.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just we're getting hit. We've been getting hammered since all day. Well, not since night before last with storms, like back to fucking back.
Well, hopefully the weather calms down. I'm sorry that that's going on. I have a question, and this is not meant to be confrontational whatsoever. Are you aware of what Ashlark said on Friday?
No.
Ashlark was in Hair Junkie's box and decided to speak on my mother's murder, my DV, and my biracial child, claiming they were all lies.
Oh my God, Marilyn, hi.
I don't know what happens after I go to sleep. I take my night meds around 10:30. Hell, y'all know I'm asleep by 11:30. I don't know.
I know, that's why I
anything.
had to ask. I didn't know if it was something she talked about.
I don't know anything.
Oh, Queen, it was bad.
Yeah, and she laughed about it all. You can miss me with the "that's not what Ash meant" because I got the whole thing.
So
It was bad, Wicked. It was so bad. Me and Hair
I played
Junkie
it all
got
here
into it
last night.
yeah,
So
I have
if
no
y'all-
idea.
I don't know when she's coming back on the app. Somebody told me she's going to be off for a while, but this is my
Who?
notice. Ash, this is the notice of the moment I see her in a box. Catherine of
I mean,
Aragon, miss me with it. Let me know what you caught me in.
Hey, babies. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever you are, I don't fucking know shit.
Mrs. Homie woke up on some fuckery today, too.
damn.
After the shit that happened last night, Wicket,
Listen,
homie got up and got in a box. We're somewhere he don't even travel.
Who?
Homie did.
Got in whose
Because-
box?
Hair junkies.
Oh,
You know he don't go over there and mess around. You know what I'm saying? But after what happened here on T's Live and the shit that we heard, I think we all cried. It was so bad. I think we all honestly muted and cried. Because I did.
Go ahead to mute before I fucking said some bad shit. Listen. I was fucking pissed, and Hair Junkie did not help that situation.
What time is that?
was it? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what, like, shit. I don't even know what.
A lot.
No, you have to be able to hear the recording, Nikki, because it was bad.
Miss Homie, what time was that?
It was at 2:00 this morning, my time.
Yeah, her time 2:00, so midnight my time I think it was. But it had started probably about 11, and we were waiting, and it was back and forth, and they were jumping out of boxes, and finally let's just play the recording. We were just like, play it.
Got it.
So that, and it went on till what, 2:00 my time, so like 4:00 Dora's time. Like it was so much back and forth, questioning, like there was no answers. There was deflecting. People were defending stupid shit that didn't even need to be defended. It was a shit show. It was a shit show, and at the end of the day, it didn't get finished. It didn't get fixed. It didn't even get apologized.
Nope. Like I knew Ash wasn't there, but it was the people who are in the boxes condoning it or not speaking up or laughing right with him. Let me check.
Yeah, it was Friday something, and I didn't know that there was a live because I haven't been in there. And oh my god, like last night, that's when all the shit popped off because it started with Bougie and it got worse and worse. And
So what would it?
8:49 your time.
What time?
So around 8:00 your time is when it happened.
Okay, so where was that at 8:00?
I don't know.
I hadn't been home long, so I was probably.
Thank you.
I don't know if I got off early that day or not. I don't think I did. But either way, I wasn't in there, so I don't have a clue what happened.
No, I know you weren't. I have clips from inside of there and who was commenting in the boxes or whatnot. I just didn't know if it was something she spoke about afterwards or beforehand. Yeah, she was the one doing all the talking and ringleading, and the Hair Junkie and Snow were just laughing right along with her.
Did I have a live Friday night? Imperfect? Was that Friday night or Saturday night? I know I had a live for either Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember.
I thought it was Saturday night.
I think I had a live. I think it was Saturday night when I got those messages. Yeah, I think it was Saturday night. See, you get me all confused now. Imperfect. Y'all know I ain't got no memory.
It was Saturday night.
Like, I can't remember shit. I do good to remember what I wore yesterday, okay?
I do want to say I believe it was Friday. It's Saturday night.
Yeah, I think it was Saturday night.
I don't even fucking know because I was...
If we want to hear it, we could. Liz could play it. We've all heard it already.
Yeah, if you want, I can play it again. I'll take my headphone out.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hop down. I'll be in the comments listening because I'm cooking at the moment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stir my taters before they burn.
Don't throw your taters after you hear it, okay?
All right, I'll be down here.
Love you.
All right, love y'all.
List being one of them. List being one, because
Hold on, let me start from the beginning here. The first one is about Trevor.
Everybody in the chat and everybody watching and everybody that's going to clip this later. Just because I call Mallory fat doesn't mean I have anything against fat people. I just have something against Mallory. She doesn't like being called fat, so that's what I did.
Whatever is fluffy too.
It was a Christmas Story is the mean redhead, right?
Listen, Mimi, I couldn't remember. I just knew it was one of them. Oh yeah, because it was the BB Pew Pew, remember?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
I think List being one of them. List being one, because
absolutely. You know what? Today I was kind of like really disgusted because everybody is kind of like kissing their ass.
Oh.
That is true. She has a way of getting people to do right.
And I haven't. And Mallory said it today's.
I get that,
what's her name? Lashes and Leatherface. She was speaking on OG and I. But she had said to me, well, Mallory did in that line. I got sent a clip. I came up, and Mallory's like, "You're 99% of the reason the drama's on this app." I'm like, what?
Oh, no, rewind here, Junkie. So here's the deal.
Let's just say 50% hair junkie.
Yeah,
let's just.
I don't mind taking blame for shit.
But I think that's
like,
bullshit.
OG and I have not been on for almost 2 weeks.
Well, I was on late last night, and I will say exactly what was made to be the fucking villain, and Liz was somehow made to be the fucking victim, when it was Sasha who sent Liz over $400, 125 of that being for a set of press-on nails that she never received.
Right.
And it's wild.
And everybody is kissing their ass right now. Like the last couple of days, like I have seen everybody kissing their ass. And then not only that, like all these fucking stories are now somehow like coming out that nobody's ever fucking heard of.
That part.
Like nobody has ever Today, apparently, did you guys know that her mother was unalive, but not due to, like, normal circumstances? Like, I have seen, everybody kissing their ass, and then, not only that, like, all these fucking stories are now somehow, like, coming out that nobody's ever fucking heard of.
That part.
Like nobody has ever today, apparently, did you guys know that her mother was unalive but not due to circumstances, right? So to me, that seems like she was murdered. That's what she was implying, and she, the whole time, and loyalty and everything that we talked about, we even had a private chat, never did it come out that she had a biracial child. Yeah, you know, I kind of picked up on that too. Yeah. There was something else that they had said, and I was like, wait, what? I'd have to fucking scroll back. But two, yeah. There was something else that they had said, and I was like, wait, what? I'd have to fucking scroll back. But there's been a few things that I'm like, when the fuck did this ever fucking happen? Oh, she was kidnapped. Yeah, they were kidnapped. They were fucking kidnapped during Christmas time. When the fuck did that happen? When the fuck were they kidnapped during Christmas?
Well, let's start a new rumor. I kidnapped OG and Snow.
Hair Junkie, no fucking joke. They said that they were kidnapped during fucking Christmas time, and I was like, when the fuck did that happen? No I guess joke. They just went live and pretended like it didn't happen. I don't know. Well, I mean, not only did they get the Christmas list, right, their wish list for their kids, and then they got money from Sasha during Christmas too.
That's where it ends. So, for context, in Queenie's Live on Thursday, we were talking about how dangerous it is that information is shared. I had explained a story about how, which I didn't say what Christmas, I said that my ex-husband did kidnap me and my kids for 4 days, and we missed Christmas with my family because of it. They just assumed that I meant this last year. There was 3 sets of nails. They didn't get to her for whatever reason, and they've been refunded. Sasha even came up here last night to clear that up, that Sasha and I are fine. But that's Ash Lark talking about it. That's Snow laughing about it. That's Hair Junkie laughing about it. There's people in the comments laughing about it. That's Florida Man OG and Shelly in the boxes not saying a motherfucking thing. But also, I'm going to see if this person's still here, because Lucid Dreams, you were running your mouth in them chats. Because I wasn't paying attention to the comments the first time. Yeah, Lucid Dreams, you were in there running your mouth too. And you were in here watching it, so you want to speak up? So, Catherine of Aragon, so do you want to go ahead and run back what she did mean it by? Because pretty sure we all heard what the fuck she meant.
And where is Snow? I'd like to ask Snow what was so funny.
I bet she fucking running.
You want some water?
Shelly's apologized for not saying anything, but Snow, where are you apologizing for fucking laughing? Which, by the way, just because they didn't remember that I've talked about it, it's crazy that they didn't. Selective amnesia, when everybody else remembers I've talked about these things numerous times. Yeah, that's Cloakmaster.
Yep.
Lucid Dreams, you're still here, Cloakmaster.
And Megan, I would like to say something to you as well. I saw you come in. Last night, this morning, you were kikiing it up saying that Mrs. Homie, a Mexican homie, didn't want your smoke. Girl, get the fuck
Nope,
up.
it wasn't. Lucid, it was at 8 p.m. on Friday Eastern time. And you were hard up in them fucking comments. So you're cool people talking on my kids, but anybody mention yours and it's all hell raised loose? And Hair Junkie's his defense was, oh, I wasn't sure it was that list we were talking about. It doesn't matter who you were fucking talking about. It was vile ass shit you were talking about, and you let it go on, and you laughed about it. So go ahead, I'll wait for any fucking defense anyone has on that shit being talked about. Nothing? Crickets? There's one person who was in the comments, Maryland, her name's Catherine Mills. She said, wait, stop. And that's it. That's the only person who said to stop, or that it was wrong, or any of that stuff. So whomever that person is, I appreciate you. Everybody else, go fuck yourself. And if you defend that behavior, fuck you too. Comments were flying by beforehand. There you are, Catherine. Thank you. So, Lucid, you asked if it was at 2 a.m., so I answered you. Where's your answer?
Would Lucid like to take a box?
Could we just call her Cluckmaster? Because that's what we all know. That's what we know her as.
Cluckmaster, yes. Would you like to take a box, Cluckmaster, please?
It's the fact that you were kikiing it up. The fact that you were kikiing it up, thinking it was so fucking fun. And they sure as fuck kept saying my name. That part imperfect.
It doesn't matter who it's about.
So run that excuse again.
I do want to say that I am sorry that they said that about you, and that I'm sorry I wasn't active in the comments to make them stop. But I also keep in mind I do have a 3-year-old, and yes, everybody makes a stupid excuse, but it's for real. I usually just turn on a live like I did when I'm at work to see, where everybody's hanging out at, and then people, you were obviously talking to me. I'm sorry, but sometimes I can't even hear.
You're good. I appreciate you coming up in the box and talking about it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, like, for real, because when you played it again, that is vile, yes. Which people shouldn't have been laughing about it. I don't even know who Ashlark is, to be honest.
That's Mama Trashly.
Okay, thank you, because I don't know who she is. But yes, I am sorry that happened. I'm sorry I was in the comments and I just didn't know. I didn't know they were talking about you. I know they said your name a couple of times. I didn't know it was you specifically because I know I've hung out in your lives before. And then 2, I didn't hear the whole conversation when it went on. Okay? So, just to clear the beef there, Don't want no smoke. Don't want no beef. Because if I'm in a box and I do say something about you, yes. Like I told T the other day, I will own up to it. But if it's, something alive, sometimes I don't catch what's going on because I'm chasing after a 3-year-old and cooking and doing all kinds of other shit if I'm in the comments.
Those are asking when it happened. It was Friday around 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for clearing the air, Harley. I appreciate it. But yeah, Cluckmaster, the whole, I'm not making excuses, you just made an excuse. Well, I didn't know they were talking about you.
Child is young and it should be brought up.
I mean, we're on here screaming that nobody's kid should be talked about, so why are we talking about mine?
Very true.
I was honestly of that whole live.
Oh, but I'm watching you comment. Hey, I kiss nobody's heinies. He, laughing faces this whole fucking time.
Because I was
there listening.
Honestly in and out. Like, I was still in the chat. You get me? But at the same time, I'm running around after my kids and stuff, so I'm only catching bits and pieces here and there because I'm trying to focus on cooking. I'm trying to focus on this. I can't multitask that very well. Like, I'm only catching little bits and pieces of of what was being said. So, like, when I said, like, the Heine comment, it's saying something about a Heine, and so I made the comment. So I didn't understand full context of what was actually going on, and I apologize if I hurt anybody in the process of that. I genuinely do. Because I literally was, like, running after my kids and stuff at the same time. Like, because I had to leave my phone in one section and go and fix something in another section. And then I'd come back to my phone and they're talking about a different subject.
It's all the same subject. It was all talking about me.
I know, but I wasn't there, like, to hear them say your name. You understand where I'm coming from?
So you're just commenting on things without knowing the full context?
Like, it was more like when they were laughing and stuff, I thought they were laughing about something different. And I am by no means trying to make up any excuses or anything like that. It was just genuinely, my mind was very spaced out that day. Because I've got 4 different kids that I have to tend to, so I can't just constantly, like, yeah, I can listen to a live, but at the same time, I'm not fully listening because I've got other things that I'm trying to tend to.
I mean, we all have kids, and we're all working, we're all doing things like it.
But I am
just excuses.
also autistic, so my brain does not work in that aspect.
Bro, that makes 2 of us. So
I can't.
The apology in the room with us, or are you just going to keep here and ramble?
Focus on a live. But as soon as my kids start, like, running amok and stuff, I drop that phone where it's at. I don't care if I'm in a live or not. I'm going to drop that phone where it's at, and I'm going to tend to the kids.
I do all kinds of shit on live.
So, I mean, I do accept full accountability if I was in that live doing things I probably shouldn't have been doing. And I am sorry for doing that.
I'm going to just mute. I'm getting too fucking pissed off.
Yeah, that live, nothing about that live was funny at all.
I mean, I don't know what anybody else wants me to actually say. Like,
I don't think anyone wants you to say anything more than what you want to say.
well, I mean, I've apologized like twice already. I was explaining my reasons. But if that's all you guys wanted, then I'm gonna drop out.
Oh my. Oh, child. Somebody.
Well,
back for me.
I mean, and them becoming a part of it, because I don't know what that conversation was.
Right. Like if I say I'm stepping away from my phone, I always announce it here. Like if y'all saying some shit, I'm away from this phone. I got shit. I'm doing something. I'll be back. I'm not going to put laughing faces if I'm away from my phone.
Oh, look, she already unfollowed me. Crazy. That was quick.
Liz, I have a question, love.
Yes, ma'am, Dora.
I'm getting so much shit thrown at me right now about OG.
About it, I know plenty about it.
Because allegedly there's been a couple of people that paid for dogs and never got them.
Never got the dogs, and how after the money was exchanged, then she wanted a contract signed, and so she ended up keeping $900, claiming now that they're a deposit, even though that was never discussed beforehand when money was exchanged. Oh yeah, even Bernie put a deposit down, but at least she made Bernie sign a contract when money was exchanged. This person who gave her $900 for 3 dogs didn't get a contract. It was never brought up until after money was exchanged. And if she wants to talk about all the help I got for Christmas, why don't she talk about the help she got for Christmas?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. She got help for Christmas too.
So are we saying
she points fingers even though a bunch are pointed at her?
So are we saying that the dog business wasn't legit?
I'm just saying that she made every excuse in the book she could to keep that money and not give the dogs to the person who paid for them.
Did the person ever get the dogs?
No. And when it was expressed that after the falling out happened, that they didn't feel safe after things that were said, that they would like a refund, they kept saying, well, you can bring the police. Well, it's funny that you say that because she says all the time how her ex is the chief of police. So why the fuck would you feel safe with the police escorting you?
So the person still don't have the dogs?
No. She just wants her money back at this point. All the dogs have a home. So she wants her money back. But this OG is insisting on it was a deposit. And it was explained beforehand how she's not getting any of the money back. And it's wild because the person originally only wanted one fucking dog, but OG pushed her into, okay, well, if you'll take this one, because so-and-so really doesn't want to go to a home, and I'm not saying anything further because it, how do I explain this?
Yeah, because there's people that's DMing me right now, telling me all about the situation, so...
I can help also.
Thank you. And Bernadette has sent me her receipts.
Correct. I have more.
Yep.
So something technically I have to see within the state. I have not done it within Michigan and stuff, but contracts, anything over 500 has to actually be signed. Not like just acceptance as in you open it and you say, okay, like you actually have to sign it. Typically anything over $500. So it's null and void, that contract. But within that contract, it states that if you cannot pick your dog up by said date, that's fine. Just let us know. We'll make arrangements, and there'll be a boarding fee, like $15 every day, which is totally reasonable. Fine. That was for $300, deposit, whatever, that Bernadette did. Now, when Bernadette backed out, whatever, she actually still could get her money back. But anyhow, then that $300 OG kept. Okay. So then
Yeah, because I didn't see Bernadette sign it. She just, it says, I agree in the email.
Correct, which does not. I believe I am. I'll definitely own my shit if I'm wrong. But on this type of contracts, anything of that value, 500 and above, which the dog was going to be over $500, you have to actually have a signature. So that's typical. But like I said, anyhow. But so the said person that then was going to adopt dogs. I'm just say buy dogs. I don't know. Anyhow, was going to also then purchase Bernadette's dog that she was not getting now. No shame that she wasn't going to get now. So guess what? Another $300 deposit for that dog as well as 2 other dogs. Okay, so that's the $900 there. But there is no contract with that one. So when I don't know, I can't remember. The dogs. It was something like that.
They had to
which
pick them
wasn't
up by
very
the
reasonable. 28th. And if they didn't, they lost them.
And the person lives like states and states away.
Right. And I don't know, but regardless, the contract for the other person was this. I mean, it was like freaking brilliant scheme.
Do you also want to mention how in Bernadette's contract it was said that OG could come visit, and if she felt the dog was not getting proper care or anything like that, she could just take her without any questions or argument?
Well, I didn't because I didn't want to be like that. I read it all. I just saw that and just was like, saw that, boom, boom, boom. So
yes, I do see that. I did see that list.
Yes. And so, and now mind you, there are, you can do, you usually do this prior. I mean, I freaking rescue and find homes for animals all the time. So you do that usually before. But if there's any harm to the animal or whatever, that's something, but you can't do it without reason. I mean, it's actually dogs are considered property and you would be stealing. Oh, that would be amazing. Stealing and going to jail. But anyhow, so she did that. So she kept that money. So then OG did go on a live and say, hey, well, you know what? When the person came and got the dog, I only charged them $500. Now, do we know that? No, we have no idea. Nope. We will have to just believe it.
She was charging $700. See, here's the thing that bothered me is that because I had inquired about a dog.
I don't know.
I had inquired about a dog for my own aunt. She told me $750. She told somebody else $700. She told somebody else another price. Everybody got different prices.
Right. And like I said, it's still over usual contract amount. So you do have to have a signature. But anyhow, we don't know ultimately how much she got for one dog. Because as right now she got $600. And then if she charged a person, which they would never know, who would know? Who would know that the other person, she only charged $500? You know what I mean? That's it. But and then that person was just out of money and then just became disposable to her.
So that the dogs, the lady is out $900 and Bernadette is out $300.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Now, again, Bernadette was a little different, but I'm so sorry.
May I really quick? So yes, deposit puppies are non-refundable, but when the deposit is sent, there is a contract sent at the same time. It's not, I'm just going to take your money and then later make you sign a contract. There was no contract in place for this person.
Correct.
Other than
However,
Bernadette.
Yeah. And I will say with Bernadette's though, because the purchase of the puppy would be over $500 with contracts, typically you have to have a signature. Agreed does not work.
Yeah, and Bernadette did not sign any paperwork. It was a reply to an email saying, I agree.
Correct. And the two of those girls, they could get together. Now, mind you, I can get where there's some intimidation and I I think I could see Bernadette going, that's fine, it's her fault type thing. And I see that. I could see a lot of people doing that because they are intimidated. So yes, the two of them actually could get together and get their money back. And I think it would be really wise if somebody just gave them back their money. Because it was all, yeah, no verbal when it comes to over that amount. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah, it was all, yeah, I'm sorry, enabler. Yes, it's a good post. But anyhow, I just wanted to help out with that. If
May I say
okay.
one more thing?
Yes, ma'am.
I know absolutely nothing about the whole dog ordeal other than I did hear a recording of Bernadette saying she couldn't take the dog. I forgot what reason she said. And she told OG, and I'm not defending OG, just fair is fair. She told OG, she said, because of the reasons I can't take the dog, you can just keep my deposit. Don't worry about giving it back to me.
Right.
So,
and, but yeah, there's that. However, still the fact is, if it's still within contracts, the puppy was going to be over $500, so it's null and void. Does that make sense? So it doesn't even matter. And yes, a deposit, I get that, but unfortunately, that contract, if she was only charging only $4.99 with these puppies, I mean, they're rescues, okay? $4.99 technically, saying agreed could be fine, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter that Bernadette did say that. She just went, okay, well, that's fine. I get it. But, sometimes people count on the fact that people...
tell her to keep her money, right?
Correct.
No.
No, I know. I know it's not a rescue. I'm just saying these are puppies that would, in any case, would be rescued. You know what I mean? Like, as in, like, it's insane to me. That's all. I'm a rescue. I'm adopt, not shop. So
no, they didn't have papers, Mother Moon.
Correct. There was no papers.
Were these dogs?
I'm sorry.
Was these dogs specific breeds?
Yeah, they were Chihuahuas, and she intentionally bred them to sell them.
$500?
No, well over five. It was
well over. It was in the 700 range, depending on who asked.
I paid $350 and drove to Macon, Georgia, for a long-haired Chihuahua.
I think I paid $300 for my oldest child's Chihuahua, and I drove 3 hours to get her.
Yep, I drove over 6 hours to get my baby, and it was $350.
I do have cats to adopt right now. I'm just saying to everybody.
Hey, no, I got one. Me first.
I got cute ones too. Okay.
So $700. I'm appalled.
Yep. And like I said, when it was brought up that she wanted a refund because she's no longer coming to get the dogs, just because she felt it wasn't going to get resolved and it wasn't going to be safe to get them picked up. OG made that comment about, come with the police. But as I said, I wouldn't feel safe in that situation either after numerous times she had bragged about how her ex was the chief of police. So she said she can't come get them. And so she said, fine, I'm keeping the money.
I can't get them by then. But yet the contract, if she, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that she would have held on to it. She just did it for a money grab because she knew she could do it and to intimidate. What's the person going to do, right? She counts on the fact that nobody's going to do anything.
Well, I'd also like to mention that this person who was only originally wanted a dog, but it was trying to take the other two to help them get a home, because otherwise they were going to keep sitting at OG's house, is on a fixed income. So it's not exactly spare money.
It really is. Sorry, I just transferred earphones. But, that is correct. So I'm glad this was brought up because it was needed. It's been brought up before.
I didn't want to bring up any names.
Malibu, I do not know if...
Wait, tattoos in the comments. Can you come
Hold on, Hair Junkie's here. Hey, Hair Junkie, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and I will say this has been brought up before. It just, unfortunately, one reason or another is not getting attention always gets kiboshed by other situations.
Oh, I brought it up today, girl.
No, I'm thankful. The more it gets out, the better. And I will say, everyone, no matter what, where they stand, I would stand with that as well.
So Tattoo's comment says, and I'm going to read this out loud if you don't mind, Tattoo. She said, or Tattoo said, I gave a deposit for a female and she started saying weekly how her water was off.
And then she said something the next week. I mean, money was sent weekly. That is Tattoo's other comment. Hold the fucking phone. Hair Junkie, I ain't gotta be nice with your bitch ass laughing about my mother's murder and my DV and my kid. Eat my fucking shorts, you twat. I ain't gotta be nice to you for nothing. Not you backpedaling with, I was triggered. Oh, but you weren't triggered when it happened, right? Here.
Facts. Somebody said, did the lady ever get her $300 wreath?
Gina did finally get a refund.
I sure as fuck am, Hair Flunky.
She got a refund for that, but that has nothing to do with
And you're lucky
this
that's
other
all I
fund.
got to fucking say to you.
My Gina's in the house.
I don't even know why you got the balls to come up in here like everything was gonna be fucking copacetic.
Right.
You're fucking mad delusional, weirdo.
Wait, Gina, you're not Vagina anymore?
No, she's just Gina.
Oh, man.
Don't cry when I speak on you. I didn't cry, bitch. Not a tear was shed. I was pissed off.
AFAB 5.
Hair Junkie, you don't cry. When somebody speaks on your bitch ass, I'll call you a bitch again. Sure the fuck will, and I will call you that 10 times a day. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I figured so.
Well, I'm crazy. I don't think you meant to be in a box, baby.
So that's that.
And then the whole BS fucking excuse. Well, I didn't know it was Liz they were talking about. Doesn't matter. Remember. It was a topic that shouldn't have been discussed or laughed about in the first fucking place.
So, Hair Junkie, Liz has every right to be very upset with you. And
calling you out your name again, I sure the fuck am. Don't even get me started because I could say a lot fucking worse.
And the way you handled it last night was not how you should handle it. You should have faced up to what you did. Instead, you come in the box hot, coming after Dora, just like you coming after Dora in the comments when she ain't said shit to you today. So just know that if you talk shit on them, just know if you get more shit for it.
Right.
I'm being relatively fucking calm. So me calling out your name is the least of your fucking worries.
Well, and he calls people bitches every day.
All the time. Didn't he talk about running somebody over too?
Right? I do have to hop down. Thanks, Better Days, for letting me hang out today.
Great to see you, Virgo.
Okay, Hair J, why the fuck you getting an attitude like that?
I'm not scared of
nobody wants you to be
bitch,
scared.
Nobody
but
wants
I
you
can
to be
tell you
scared.
right now. Fuck you,
you projecting?
friend OG.
If you was in Liz's shoes, you would have reacted the same fucking way, if not worse.
If somebody spoke on your fucking mama, you would have been having a whole live dragging everybody under the fucking sun.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure people are blowing up your phone, right? Getting messages.
I'm going to step down for just a minute, and then if anything more comes up, I'll...
It's just wild to me that he just scrolled up in here and commented like, no, we were just going to let that fucking pass. You didn't apologize to me. You apologized to everybody else over there and trying was loud and public. So I want that shit public too.
Simmer down now.
Simmer
down. Now, I even called
I'm
Hair
keeping my
Junkie, I
level.
understand that,
I'm
but
keeping
don't
my
do
level
that.
at a 0. Better days. I respect you and your lives.
A
So
fed
I'm
up independent, you ain't getting a fucking box. You was over there talking your mad shit on me. Unless you want to talk the shit to me,
No,
then get a fucking box.
Hold up. Fed up
Listen.
Independent's my dad. Hold on.
Listen, Liz, I apologize and I take full accountability for holding that live, which was just a normal live. It wasn't about you. But when Ash Lark came in and started speaking on your deceased mother, I was not. Here, Junkie, stop telling her to calm down. Sorry, I need to stop reading the comments. So I apologize for my part in that, and I take full accountability for me hosting that live. The live was not about you. People were speaking on you. I came in and out of it. I was not paying attention. I know what I said. I downloaded my live and listened to it as Miss Homie last night told me to. I apologize for my part in that. That's all I can say. But it was never to hurt you, discredit you. Now, other people, meaning who was in my box speaking on that, they need to take accountability for themselves.
So where's your friend?
So that's up to them. Another non-apology. Well, then I don't know what to say. I've apologized to you. I've taken accountability for my part. If no one wants to believe it, that's totally fine. But I'll just
My
stop.
thing is yesterday when this was brought to your attention, you said you were laughing and kikiing about it because you didn't know it was me they were talking about.
Well, I
You
said
didn't say- you didn't
I
say-
wasn't laughing, kikiing, so stop making up those words.
We all listened to the recording. You were laughing as well.
Probably not about that, but okay.
Yes,
I
you
was
were.
the topic of conversation.
Not about that.
You were laughing about me being kidnapped because somebody didn't understand that I didn't say
Oh, no,
when.
I didn't understand the context of it because I said, oh, I'm going to kidnap Snow and OG.
Yeah. Let's make up a
Well, I
rumor
didn't
about
know
me.
the context of it. I had no idea what they were talking about.
So we just partake in conversations that we
I do. Yeah. And I just took accountability and responsibility for that. And I apologize. I will pay more attention in my lives or in a box that I'm in next time. All I can do is apologize to you. If you want a pint of my blood, let me know. I'll send it to you. I don't know what else to say to you.
Wow, that was fucked.
Oh, Dora. Oh, Lord, please.
No,
Lord
no.
Jesus. Please, Lord, let me. Hold on. Give me a minute to let the Lord in my life for a second.
Well, you need him.
Yeah, you need
Shelly's
him
here.
too.
Shelly's here. So Dora, you want to play that clip back where she admits that she contacted somebody's baby daddy because she was real hard up here last night?
Who did?
She fucking
OG?
Shelly. Yeah, OG contacted Mitten's baby daddy.
Oh, but they're not here to defend themselves. So why are we talking about them?
How many fucking times has she spoke about me without me there to defend myself, claiming
Come
get in a
on.
box, but she had
Come
me
on,
blocked,
guys. We're
calling me a
here
bitch
to
and
talk.
everything else under the sun.
Liz, we're here to talk about you and I. We're not here
No.
to talk about.
Hair Junkie.
If you've been
don't-
listening, we've been talking about OG for.
I never said I did.
Okay, then don't.
I wasn't
say
there
how
in
it's
your
gonna
live
go.
when y'all were
I'll
talking
just
about
drop.
me.
I apologize.
you.
So I recorded it. I've apologized to you, Liz. And that's that. Dora, go.
Yeah, go fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself.
Fuck that empty ass apology.
Yup, go fuck yourself. And your half pint.
But anyway, Shelly was up here hard as fuck last night. She never contacted da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, she did. Just because you weren't in the fucking group chat because she leaves you out of group chats all the goddamn time doesn't mean it didn't happen. She admitted it numerous times.
May I?
Yeah.
Can I say something as an older person here? I know a lot of stuff's not taught in schools anymore, but I just want to give some advice on apologizing. You normally you get yourself to a point where you feel remorse in your heart, and the apology comes across as being something like, Liz, I didn't really realize what was going on, and I am so sorry. You stop it there. You don't say
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to
a
join the call.
but after an apology ever. You don't offer excuses, nothing. You simply, in a heartfelt apology.
His apology was, "I'm sorry, Liz, that occurred in my life, but I didn't know the context. What do you want me to do? Give you a pint of my blood?" That was his apology.
Yeah. Everybody always, I meant to say this when the other lady came up to apologize, because she came up with an apology in a butt. And I've noticed in that a lot, that people apologize with butts.
I just wanted to say that, I'm sorry if I'm like talking over people, but Hair Junkie, you have been, okay, so you go on lives and you bring up other people's, you bring up other people's, issues, but they're not in your life, so you need to stop bringing up other people's issues in that life, and stop bringing, and then stop telling people that you're gonna text them, like, and just make it up and fix it, and you just need to stop. That's all. Bye.
Turn right.
Okay, can I say something to Shelly in the comments, please?
Hold on really quick. Fed Up was waiting. He was up here first.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, my bad.
Dora, I would never talk bad on you.
No, baby, I apologize. That was somebody else because they said Fed Up Independent. And I was like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, I can send you a screenshot. There's another Fed Up running around that likes to run their mouth.
And I've been waiting months to get a hold of Hair Junkie. I'll get my time.
By the way, guys, this is my internet dad.
Real quick, y'all. Sorry, I have no box etiquette. Listen, I need y'all to remember that when somebody fucking apologizes, it don't mean shit. They meant what they said when they motherfucking said it. Bye.
Fucking monster.
I will wait forever for Monster to yell.
I know, right? Like, she cracks me the fuck up.
But I just want to address Shelly. Because she said, no, she never left me out of the calls. You all didn't want me in the calls, so there's that. Shelly, I do not know how many times we have had to tell you this and why you continue to ride so hard for OG. But she was the one who made all of these other chats without you in them. It was nobody else but OG. I don't know why you continue to ride so hard for someone who has picked on you. You have seen and heard the things that she has said about you, and your excuse to this and your being okay with it is that, oh yeah, we've talked about it and we laugh about it now. Shelly, a real friend would not do that to you. A real friend are people like the people who tried to talk to you, who pulled you aside and tried to have a conversation with you.
The people that I'm friends with, I'm going to my friend and telling my friend what the fuck's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, you handle business. Love you.
Love you, Dad.
Dora, you're an asshole.
Like, you're a bitch.
Okay.
I harass her too. It's perfectly
This is just
fine.
one time she spoke about you.
One time.
There was one time we did make a group chat where it was after Tattoo and another person were coming back. And I did say, I love Shelly and Survivor, but let's right now keep it just the four of us so it doesn't get derailed. That's the only time I had a problem with you being in a chat. But this is not the first time she's talked about you.
Mm-mm.
Who's Walla Walla?
That's another person that has beef with OG.
Okay. Can we unblock Walla Walla?
Is that the name on the account?
Yeah, it's Walla Walla and then O something.
They're not blocked. There ain't been nobody blocked since yesterday. Hold on. Let's see. True Spittin'. Let's see. Walla Walla. Yes, I got Walla Walla.
Okay, thank you.
And
I just
will say
unblocked
this
it.
too, and then I'll hop down. I hope, Shelly, that you are in here and you are listening to everything, because at this point, you are sitting with someone who is extremely vile, who has shown her true colors.
Hey, really quick, I don't know if you guys remember when that Sarah Riz account was going around and saying that I unalived my cat on purpose for clout and for views and whatnot. But there's somebody in here using the same profile picture and acting in the same demeanor. Their name's Sarah Lee on here. Can we just go ahead and give them the boot real quick?
Yep.
But I feel sorry for you, Shelly. But at this point, you are literally choosing to stay with someone who would turn her back on you in a split second and throw you under the bus. And then you would have absolutely nobody left. But I'm going to drop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So anybody else want to come at me sideways with some bullshit because they believe OG shenanigans? Because I too keep all the receipts and they're not altered.
You said Sarah Smiles?
No, Sarah Lee is what she's going as on right here.
Okay. You're welcome, Walla
Miss Omi would
Walla.
like a box.
Request, Mrs. Homie. You know I always got you, babe.
Yeah, Sarah Smiles is good.
Okay.
Hey, I just have a quick question. Walla Walla, are you behind that account that's going after OG and posted me and Homie yesterday? Because I think we got about, I got about 40 messages and he got about 120 saying it was you.
I couldn't tell you why, Walla Walla. There was a lot going on last night.
Just one of the, that account was you, Walla? Because I can't defend you there.
Because if it is, if you would like to have a conversation with me, we could do that.
Truth's bitter.
Because you wouldn't grab a box and homies, but you're here today taking ownership. So we can handle that. Sorry, producer.
Yeah, I apologize. And also, Honeybee, please watch right now, please. So I'm going to let you know, for a very long time, Walla Walla has been shut down. She has been harassed in different ways of like dating sites made on her and her mom, an ad taken out in her name for a roommate, and on top of it, and I posted on my page. So, and I believe maybe somebody got, I think Dora, you might have been sent it, videos, but anyhow, of OG contacting Walla Walla's abuser. She is a DV victim, and last night she spoke about it in this live, and she